guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Serena and today I have a very exciting video here for you guys. Actually very different vibe compared to what I usually do. Today is kind of like a sit down. I'm not sitting, but you get the vibe. It's more like heart to heart conversation because the other day I did a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what more content you want to see from me, either faith, fitness, eating, what was the other one? Fashion. First of all, the fashion, y'all really want to see fashion content from me, like very not certified, but you know what, we'll make it work. But the highest votes was faith content, which I was so surprised. I think I even put it last because I didn't expect anyone to pick it, but here we are. Very excited to be doing this, to say the least, and also kind of anxious because the standards, the expectations that I've set for myself in this kind of like, this is kind of like weird being in a place of giving advice to other people because you don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want people to take what you say in another like different way. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous but also excited to be sharing this video with you. So yeah, basically I'm Serena. I don't know if I already said that, all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on what more content you want to see from me, and yeah, follow me on my Instagram at slx.k, and yeah, let's just get into the video. So what I'm going to be talking about is how to grow your relationship with God. So a few tangible ways that can help you become closer to God, can help you be a more spiritually mature Christian. And if you're not even there yet, just get you on the way to that basically. So these are the few things that have helped me personally become who I am today, because without them, baby girl, I'll be in the gutters. I'll really be in the gutters. But yeah, here's a few tips and tricks and steps that have helped me come closer to God. So first things first, community. First of all, these are not in any like order what's more important than the other, but like first things first was the community. Being around people who are like-minded, being around people who share the same faith, share the same values, want to succeed the same way that you want to succeed, as much as it's not exactly the same, but the big idea is the same, really helped me, really pushed me. Personally, for me, around August last year, which is basically like a year ago, I joined a Bible study group of, I wouldn't even say like-minded people because I was not on the same wavelength. People wanted to go with God. I was just chilling. I was just like, you know, uni, we're about to live it up, hey. But I wasn't ready for what was about to come. So I joined a Bible study group, and like first time I went, I was like, this is chill, whatever. And then I didn't think we're gonna go the next week, but my friends were like, yeah, let's go. And I was like, bro, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go because then, you know, I'm gonna get questions. We're gonna be like, what happened to Serena? So I just went. And then slowly by slowly, those people started influencing me because I started seeing people who are around the same age range, living for God, and like talking about their faith and their stories, and like obviously reading the Bible too with them helped a lot. So that was the biggest thing, because when you're with community that holds you to a high standard, that keeps you accountable, it definitely pushes you to be a better person, pushes you to be the person that you want to be, and like it's inspiring basically to see other people live out the life that you want to live out too. So that's one of the biggest things. But at first I was honestly looking at them like, y'all are giving, I don't know, it's giving my mom's kind of friends, like, why are you shouting in prayer? It's so crazy, guys. That's a whole other story time. But I was just like, this is so extreme. Like, God, I pray to come closer to you, but like this is too much for me. I'm not even gonna lie, I was like, this is too much. But I learned to love it, and like I just wish that upon everyone on here who just wants that kickstart to their faith journey, just a group that like grows you spiritually. So yeah, aside from us going to Bible studies together, we went to church together, and then we'd hang out like every once in a while during the week. So when you meet people at a Bible study, it's not like outside you're doing different things, like, you know what I mean? There's just that standard that's set already that you just don't go or drifting from. So a second thing that really helped me grow my relationship with God was being more intentional about prayer and what I pray for. What I mean by this is obviously setting a specific time of the day to spend with God, to read your Bible, to pray, to worship is important, but realizing that prayer doesn't have to always be like in your room cooped up in the silence. That's important, But one thing that personally helped me grow so much was praying like anywhere, everywhere. So I used to pray on the bus a lot. I still do to this day, but not as much as I used to before. But that definitely helps me grow so much. So the ride from home to school was about 45-50 minutes. I didn't have earphones at that time, actually, because everyone on the bus was just wearing earphones. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this time, talk to God. And when I tell you everything that I prayed for at that time, now I have, like, it's so crazy to think, right? That everything that you're just saying, you're just like, God, I don't even know if this is in your will, but you know what, I'm just gonna let you know this is what's going on. And treating prayer as like just a venting session, I guess. Not really venting, but like letting him know. God doesn't just want to hear, oh, you're great, God. He doesn't just want to hear the worship and praise, but he wants to hear how you really are doing. Like if you're angry, let him know. If you're scared, let him know. Whatever it is, don't filter it out. Just let it let it go and let him know. I feel like that's the key to all the relationships. Not even just your relationship with God, but even with like romantic relationships. If there's no communication, then how can I help you? Like I'm not, don't just assume that I know what's going on. Obviously God knows what's going on, but letting it out gives you peace. It gives you like a different level of intimacy in the relationship, because you know that you're letting him know and that he's gonna take care of it. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? Comment down below if I'm making sense. But basically praying a lot more in places that are not so conventional. And it's not like you have to open your mouth, like, you know what I mean? Just pray in your heart. That's enough to do it. I'll be praying in the gym, bro. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I don't wear earphones to the gym. That's not the reason why, but earphones usually just fall out of my ears. But sometimes I just be praying in the gym. I'm like, God, like, come through. You know, just telling him about how I feel, letting him know, like, basically the details of my life as much as he already knows. Once again, letting him know is important. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's tip number 2. On to number 3. The third thing that really helped me grow spiritually was filtering out what I listen to, what I spend time consuming, basically like social media, music, podcasts, everything like that. I filtered it out to be more relating to God, relating to basically the gospel. So I reduced secular music that I was listening to, because that affects your spirit more than you can imagine. Obviously, if you're listening to like violent things, you're gonna want to be violent. If you're listening to sensual, sexual vibes, that's what it's gonna bring up in your spirit. But if you're listening to worship and gospel, that's gonna feed your spirit and make your spirit want more of God, if that makes sense. Like your spirit is going to be hungry for more of the goodness of God. So if that makes sense. And then I was listening to a lot of Christian podcasts. I have a few podcasts that I do recommend that you all listen to. One is the Just Different podcast, and another one is the Porch. These 2 podcasts have really helped me grow spiritually, because they make Christianity something that's applicable to everyday life. It's not just like listening to a sermon or like, I don't know, watching someone preach. Like that's basically listening to a sermon, but the way they apply the theories of the Bible to everyday life and make it seem like it's something that's achievable. It is achievable, it is hard, but it's still achievable. They really helped me a lot. And yeah, like I said, listening to a lot more gospels, spending more time listening to people's testimonies, you know what I mean? So yeah, filtering out what you listen to, because what you listen to is what you become and is what you feed your spirit, basically. So yeah, even the movies, be conscious about what you're watching, because you don't know what kind of spirits are in that. Like, bro, I used to cringe. I used to be like, my mom used to say things like that, and I'm like, there's no way, what do you mean spirits? But it's real, bro. It's actually so real. And like with time, you start to realize that these things open doors for the devil to come into your life anyhow he wants. Music, it opens doors. Movies opens doors. Everything opens doors for the devil to come into your life anytime he wants to, which is disrupting, obviously, and hindering to your growth. But yeah, that's another story for another day too. But yeah, that's another tip that really helps me get closer to God, is through other people's stories, basically, and through other people's conversations. I think the 4th and final tip was obviously very obvious, is spending time with God. Intentionally spending time with God, not just letting it happen to me. You know what I mean? Like waking up and being like, I'm setting aside this time to spend with God. I'm setting aside these 30 minutes to read the word, to pray, to worship, to do all of this. and that's that. Like, I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna make up excuses for it, because once you schedule it, once you put it in the plan, then it makes sense and it will come to pass. Like, it's gonna happen, you know what I mean? You're not just gonna skip over it. So yeah, setting aside that time will keep you going consistently. And like I said, guys, praying about it and asking for God to fill you with passion and hunger for his word, because a lot of the times you can do these things out of routine, out of habit, out of because my mom told me to, or because my friends are all doing it, let me do it, you know what I mean? But if you ask God for the passion, if you ask him to fill you up with the desires for his word, to grow in him more than in the flesh, then it's really going to help you. Definitely be more intentional, be more willing, and it's going to come to pass. The Holy Spirit will do all that work in your life. And man, you're just gonna see yourself growing a lot more, you know what I mean? So yeah, basically, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very short, very quick, very sweet. So let me know if there's any other tips that you guys would like to add to the list. Obviously, I have a lot more tips. If you guys actually want to hear that, let me know. I can go more in detail with it if you want to hear that. But it's my first time doing a faith-based video, so we're just testing the waters to see how y'all react, how you like it. But I hope this helps someone, and please let me know if you do try these tips, and ask me. Please DM me if you have questions on how to grow deeper with God. I'm here to help. I'm here to pray for you. I'm here for all of that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Send this to a friend who could use it. Please, please, please. We're all just trying to grow and get closer to God. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for more content, more consistent content, I guess, more day-to-day content. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.